Welcome back again, rum lovers. It's me, Jamie of Ready Set Rum, and today we'll be looking at the Ron Calon rums. So, for you returning viewers, thanks for coming back. Please subscribe. Please follow my Instagram. Looking at my viewership, I'm seeing that maybe 90% of you guys are not subscribed. So, if you're coming back, hit the subscribe button, definitely. And if you're a first timer, you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. So today we have the Ron Calon El Salvadorian rums. We have one that is infused with coffee, and we have one that is just plain rum. They have the same rum composition, just that one is infused with rum with coffee, and the coffee infused is El Salvadorian coffee. I think they're called Jughead. So this company was founded by two colleagues who spent over 20 years in the rum industry. They landed on El Salvador as the birthplace of their new rums. So El Salvador hasn't been a big rum producer over the years. I'm pretty sure their first distillery started in 2004. And these guys started this company in 2018. This rum composes of 15% unaged Jamaican rum, which is a mix of Worthy Park, Monymusk, and Hamden, 15% of Worthy Park 3-year-old rum, and the rest 70% is of Cihuatan 6-year-old rum. The Cihuatan is all column still. So that's the funny thing about this rum. It is supposed to be El Salvadorian rum, and for the most part it is. 70% is El Salvadorian rum. Ron Calon, you're expecting Latin American rums. However, this has 30% Jamaican rum. So you're definitely gonna get a different flavor profile from the traditional Latin American style rums. So let's get into the tasting notes. I'm gonna start off with the coffee rum. Quickly, as it came to my nose, I got some rum underlying notes, and then pow! Coffee just hit you straight away. I'm getting some fruity notes, some of that hot stale Jamaican funk is in there, some citrus notes. So when you just get it, you get a lot more coffee, but as you let your nose linger there, then you start getting a bit more of those rum notes. The coffee is pretty strong on this, but it takes you a while and you get to some deeper rum notes, some zest, some orange, some of that Jamaican funk. You can get it on this glass. When I tried it the first time, I found that the coffee was a bit too overpowering, but I did let this breathe a little bit. I'm getting a lot more notes from the rum. So let me get into the tasting. Wow. Woo! Heat. So these two bottles are 55.5%. So definitely got the heat. I got rum quickly, coffee, strong, overpowering. Then on the coming down, I'm getting a bit more of those rum notes. I'm getting that Jamaican pot still fighting to shine through this coffee notes. I use a pot still rum as my water base to brew some coffee. That is exactly what I'm getting here. So that might have been exactly the process in which they took to make this rum. Oh, this is something different. This is something different. So as much as I'm getting a bit of the harshness of the unaged Jamaican, the coffee coats your mouth in such a way that to me kind of reduces the harshness on the palate. Honestly, a pretty good rum, but the coffee really shines through all over. That this is definitely something that you gotta take in consideration. And these here, they aren't really sipping rums, they're more mixing rums. So, I'm just trying to partial out the notes for you. chocolatey, Yeah, definitely. I just got a big hit of chocolate right there. So I'm getting some chocolate, then a little bit of oak. Getting definitely coffee. Getting a bit woody. A little bit of vanilla, I guess. Yeah, vanilla, caramel kind of flavor on there. It is a decent rum. Decent rum. On the rocks. Because there's a lot of heat on just drinking it like this. Okay guys, so now straight rum from the Ron Calon El Salvadorian company. I'm getting put still immediately. So one thing I didn't mention before is that, so on this one, the color is pretty light. It looks almost like a beer color, like a lager, white wine. It's not really that dark, and that's basically because there's only a 6-year, 70% is the 6-year Cihuatan distillery rum, and then 15% is a 3-year, which is pretty light, and then another 15% is unaged. So that contributes to the color. This is non-chill filtered, no color added. This is just the blending skills of the master blender. So let's get into it. Love the nose. Honestly, like, it stands out. It's funny that the Jamaican rum is only 30%, but it stands out so much more. A little bit of the orange zest that's typical of a column still, which is pretty much from the El Salvadorian rum. But definitely I'm getting some of that pot still funk and that pot still magic. Wow, it's hot on the nose, hot on the nose. All right, let's get into the tasting notes. I'm getting the Cihuatan distillery. That, wow, it is warm. 55.5%. It is dry, and a lot of times you really get the potency of the alcohol, and that I'm gonna dry in my mouth. Alcohol drying, not a wood drying, because the 6-year really isn't standard. The 6-year won't really dry your mouth like that. Drying from the alcohol. I'm getting that Cihuatan distillery showing up, but I'm really getting a lot of pot still as well. So again, I'm getting that bitterness, getting that chocolatey flavor, I'm getting some lightness from the column still. I'm getting a full mouth feel, a full mouth coating. So it's like I'm getting almost like an oily mouth coating. It's light, but I'm also getting the heat. And somehow I think that just the addition of that Cihuatan, that column still really has a good mouthfeel. Or just the interaction between that and the Jamaican rums really makes a good blend. So but the pot still really stands out. But somehow I'm surprised, because I've had this a couple times and the pot still really shows up. But then the more I taste it, the more I'm getting the Cihuatan, and I'm pleasantly surprised I'm getting that, because honestly on my first tasting I felt like there was so much more Jamaican in there, but the column still is fighting back the more the rum butter breathes. It's a good rum. Alright guys, so typically for my sipping rums, I just drink it neat, give you tasting notes. But today, I would like to actually give you a cocktail, since these, I want to say, are more mixing rums than they are sipping rums. So let's get the ingredients and let's make a rum old fashioned. Now there's many different recipes for a rum old fashioned. I'm just gonna follow the simplest one I could find. Let's make our rum old fashions. Let's start off with bitters. Angostura bitters, 2 dashes, And then I'll also pour 2 dashes of the Angostura orange bitters. Oh, making a mess. And then 1/4 ounce of Demerara sugar, Demerara syrup, sorry. Demerara syrup, 1/4 ounce each. This I made myself, 1-to-1 ratio. And then 2 ounces of rum. So I'm gonna do half. I'm gonna do 1.5. Oh, all right, I did 1. That's 1. Let me do 2. 2. All right. 1. 2. Alright guys, I gotta do that over because now I poured the wrong rum in there. Scratch that. Let's do it again. This time, with the right rum in my hand, I'm gonna do 2 ounces of the El Salvadorian Rum. This is the coffee infused version. 2 ounces of that. Alright. Okay. So to this mix, I'm gonna add a big share of rum. That'll make a good slow-mo right there. And these are my ice molds I got from Angostura. So Angostura ice, Angostura bitters. Let's mix. I forgot something, guys. What's a rum old fashioned without orange zest? So I got my Florida navel oranges. This one nice here. That one. Alright. I got 2. Alright, so squeeze, express the orange. Drop it in there. Express the orange. Alright guys, so now we have the rum old fashions rum cologne style. Alright, so this is the straight rum, this is the coffee infused. It's pretty good. The bitters to me the bitters is shining a bit too much for me. So I think I should reduce that recipe to 1 dash each. But the rum cologne is also shining through. It makes a pretty good rum old fashioned. So when it comes to mixing drinks, especially one with a lot of flavor, I really do want to try a drink that shows up the flavor to really test to see if it tastes really good. Okay guys, so let's now test the coffee infused rum cologne. Alright, now the coffee notes are singing. This really does taste like a good quality coffee cocktail. You know, when I think about coffee, I think about coffee with cream. But this is like, I'm not sure. Like I really don't have coffee without cream, so I'm just like this. It's like it's black coffee. It's raw. It's zest. It's honestly, I'm not sure which one do I like more. I feel like the orange notes really shine more in this one, even with the coffee. It's like I get the orange from the zest, and then I get the rum. I get the coffee. I feel like everything is coming together a bit more here. And then the rum notes. Alright, so rum old fashioned made with each of these rums. It's delicious. It really does make a good rum old fashioned. I'm really not sure which one I like more. I feel like I like the coffee one more. Yeah, there is a odd medicine-y note that comes out in the original version when you make a rum old fashioned. That I really am not the biggest fan of. But they both make a good rum old fashioned. But yeah, that one has a weird note that sings there that is not my favorite. Neat, it's great. Now I'm thinking I gotta make all the different cocktails to see which one works best with the original and which one works best with the coffee. Because I definitely think the original version was the better, more neat. The coffee was just, it was good that it was coffee, but I want rum, not coffee. So I really had liked the original version better. However, with the coffee version of the rum old fashioned, the coffee version really works well, and I really didn't think I would like it. I didn't. I was like, you know what? Let me try something that is good and would really shine. The rum will really shine through. The recipe I found online, they use 2 shakes of each of these. I'm thinking I gotta do one more with 1 shake. So let me know what's your recipe. I used 2 dashes of Angostura Original, 2 dashes of Angostura Orange, and then 1/4 ounce of Demerara Syrup, homemade orange zest. Alright guys, Ready Set Rum, bringing you cocktails and drinks from around the world. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what rums to drink next. Tell me what rums to taste next. Tell me what rums you want to see on this channel. Thanks to Ron Kalon, they have provided these rums to me, and I give honest reviews. If you give me a rum, that doesn't mean that my taste profile is gonna change. I do like these rums, a bit more Jamaican than expected, but the coffee touch, being a Salvadorian coffee, was really great. Really enjoyed the coffee aspect of it. I've never had a coffee rum. In fact, what I think would really make the coffee, as much as I like the coffee one better, funny enough, if I add the Angostura Cocoa Bitters, I think it would be amazing. Let's do that. Alright guys, extended version. Angostura Cocoa Bitters in both of them. So I'm gonna do the 3 Angosturas. I'm just gonna do 1 drop of this because I really don't want it to get too much far off. Alright, 1 drop, 2 drops. So now we got the full Angostura Bitters line in this drink. Ooh, a bit messy there. And I drank down a lot of it, so I really should only do 1 drop. but I really want to add the coffee to try the coffee infused with the cocoa bitters. I really think that the cocoa bitters and the coffee would really go well together. Yeah. All right. So for sure, fun enough, I like the coffee better. Now I added Angostura Cocoa Bitters. This one isn't very popular in the US. I found it at a Walmart. Yeah, I found it at a Walmart not far from me. It's not very common. You can't find it at every liquor store, but it's another great product out of Angostura. But I tell you, this cocoa bitters in a rum old fashioned, especially a coffee flavored rum old fashioned, it sings, it serenades you. That's what it does. This is really a great rum cocktail now. Yeah. All right. So this one, the coffee infused with the cocoa bitters, sings. All right, and the cocoa bitters in this rum old fashioned, this is the traditional version. It does bring down that medicine-y note. Honestly, kind of disappears now. What you get is you get that chocolate, or this cacao bitters. Cacao is the fruit that makes chocolate, also known as cocoa. These are what country you're in. In Trinidad and Tobago, it is called Cocoa Angostura Bitters. It's from Trinidad and Tobago. So in that country, we call it cocoa bitters. So cocoa bitters, also known as cacao bitters, is a great complement to a rum old fashioned made from Rum Kalon, El Salvadorian rums. Yeah, all right, so all three of these rums, all right, the rum is talking right now. All three of these bitters with these two rums in a rum old fashioned is an amazing treat. At first, I found that there was a medicine-y note on the original rum Kalon in a rum old fashioned. However, I really think that it is doing a great job. Now that we have added the cocoa bitters from Angostura. So, 3 Angostura, I would think, so I did 2, 2, 1. 2 of the original, 2 of the orange, 2 of the cocoa. Sorry, 1 of the cocoa. In a rum old fashioned. Great job. They're both delicious now. That's my recommendation for you guys on the Rum Kalon El Salvadorian rums. A rum old fashioned with these 3 bitters is amazing. Homemade Demerara sugar, orange zest. Great. I'll post the recipe below for the cocktail. If you have a better rum old fashioned recipe, please post it below. If you have tried these rums, please let me know. If you haven't tried these rums, let me know if you want to try these rums, because you know it's great stuff. Let's post in the comments. I am on Instagram at Ready Set Rum, and I am on obviously YouTube at Ready Set Rum. I'm probably gonna start a Facebook group on Ready Set Rum. Let me know if you want to have a Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, let me know how you want to follow me, how you want to tag me. If you want to go on TikTok, let me know what's the best way that we can make this family grow. I'm now over 500 followers. Hopefully I'm trying to get to 1,000 by I lied. Let me get to 1,000 by August. August is the month. Once you get to August, let's get to 1,000. Let's make this work. We're at 500 right now. So I know you guys go out there, share it to your friends, share it to your family, anything that they want to see, let's do it. Do you want a cocktail? And also, do you want cocktail reviews? This is my first cocktail review. I have made what is called an epic on my Instagram account, Ready Set Rum. It's the easiest cocktail ever, right? So let me know what you like, what you want to see in the future. Comment down below. Comment on my Instagram. Let me know what exactly that you guys want, right? Now we're over 500 followers. I really want to make sure that I'm serving the guys and the women who are serving me by reviewing and viewing my videos. Ready, Set, Rum, taking you around the world, 2 rums or 2 cocktails at a time. Cheers. Till next time.